So here's the timeline as we know it. On Friday, the Trump administration issued a declaration to all 46 presidentially appointed U.S. attorneys telling them that they ought to submit their resignations. Preet Bharara, though, in Manhattan was confused about this. He was not sure whether this applied to him because he felt that he had a deal with the President of the United States and also with the Attorney General back in November to stay on. So Preet did not resign on Friday. By Saturday, matters came to a head at about 2:30 in the afternoon, and just before 2:30, acting Deputy Attorney General Dana Benty called Preet Bharara on the phone, and they sort of danced around this issue of whether he was being fired or whether he was being asked to resign. There was a lot of political significance to the distinction there, not a whole lot of legal distinction there. But Preet asked Benty if he was being fired. Benty said, "This order applies to all U.S. attorneys, including you. You are being asked to submit your resignation." Ultimately, here's what Preet Bharara tweeted right after that conversation ended. He took to Twitter on his new personal account. He said, "I did not resign. Moments ago, I was fired. Being the U.S. Attorney in the Southern District of New York will forever be the greatest honor of my professional life." And then yesterday, another tweet from Preet. This one, "By the way, now I know what the Moreland Commission must have felt like." Now, the Moreland Commission is an independent corruption-fighting entity that was set up by Governor Cuomo in New York, controversially shuttered after it was getting underway and doing its anti-corruption work. Preet Bharara there may be implying that he was doing anti-corruption work and was shut down before he could finish that work. All of this, such a far cry from where things were in November. Here's what Preet Bharara said after he came out of that meeting with President Trump at Trump Tower back in November, just after the election.
The President-elect asked, presumably because he's a New Yorker and is aware of the great work that our office has done over the past 7 years, asked to meet with me to discuss whether or not I'd be prepared to stay on as the United States Attorney, to do the work as we have done it, independently, without fear or favor for the last 7 years. We had a good meeting. I said I would absolutely consider staying on. I agreed to stay on.
So, Wilford, that was then. This is now. Now questions swirling about what Preet Bharara does with his future. Does he go into private practice? Does he go work for a company? Does he go aim for political office at some point, perhaps the governorship of New York State? That's something that people in New York are speculating about. And then, of course, the question for the Trump administration, who are they going to put into that spot? Such an important spot, often known as the sheriff of Wall Street in terms of financial crimes, the Wall Street industry broadly, and then the entire southern part of New York State, Wilford.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.